Greetings, loyal minions, traitorous fiends, beautiful humans. Welcome to the SciShow, the #1 ranked YouTube channel for people who like to draw. If that's you, I appreciate you. I personally can't even draw a stick figure, so I like seeing other people's artwork. Not always the artwork for heroes. I'm here to review Thrivaldi, the new Untold Tales 2 Heroes. We're just going to take a quick look at these summoning odds. Speaking of summoning odds, I am going to release a video tomorrow with a crapload of summons. Not my whole May summons. It's going to be a costume summons. But I am going to be discussing the odds of summoning in there. So keep an eye out for that, probably around about this time tomorrow. We have 0.9% chance of a legendary classic hero, 0.2% chance of a season 3, 0.4% chance of a legendary Untold Tales 2, and 1% chance of the legendary featured. I really do think we need to get these percentages up slightly. What can we do? We'll see. Moving on to Thrivaldi. Artwork for these Untold Tales 2 heroes is it's very mixed. Some of them I find just very... I kind of like the theme of the half cartoonish... Well, I don't even know what that sort of style is called. Maybe one of you artists out there can enlighten me. But they're also just missing the mark with the weird candles burning all over his head. I thought it was ice to start with, but you can see the candle. I don't know. He is a cleric, which gives the amazing talent of resisting mana reductions, etc., negative mana effects, so that's always handy. We have the 8th talent of defense up, which is generally pretty good as well, so it's an extra 20% for 6 turns. Get rid of that max power preview. As always, that power creep is just slowly creeping up. We did see recently, if you've watched my update video, see that a lot of these Untold Tales 2 heroes got a little boost. So it's probably nice for the other ones that are in the portal. Sorry for clicking on things so quickly. But yes, they did get a little boost to their damage and a few other things, so that's nice. Member of the Murkheim realm, which gives the Arctic Core. So the Arctic Core just slowly charges as you get hit. And as we can see in the passive, I don't know why this has to be listed as a passive and a family. Like, just put it all in one. Anyway. But that core does 326 frost damage and lowers the target's attack by 15% each turn. That's if fully charged. If not fully charged, it just does basically a percentage of that. So very nice. We also have the empowered resist to frost. So not only do we resist frost, but we gain 450 boosted health and 5% mana each time they resist. So straight up, smart move to take against anyone that does frost. The one that comes to my mind, because he haunts my dreams all the time, from a war hit once, is the blue fox, who I can't even think of his name. But he has the lasting frost. So this character will receive 450 boosted health each time that tries to apply. And because it spreads, if he's got someone next to him with that, he should be getting that every single turn. So just a little heads up to choose those targets and make the most of it. There's some other, obviously, heroes with frost. The other Untold Tales 2 ones with the corrosive frost as well. Glacial Atmosphere, running at average speed, attacks all enemies with Frostfall Strike, dealing up to 1600 damage. Oh my god. Dealing up to, sorry, I have a bit of a cough going on. Dealing up to 1600 damage, deals 40% more damage if the target is of the fire element. Special skill never misses its target. They've done it to me again. I don't know why I need to mention this. Why do half of them have a passive with perfect accuracy saying it never misses the target, and then half of them it's included in the description? It's tiny. It's like irrelevant. But why keep doing it? I swear they're just messing with me. That's good. Never misses. Nice damage. We can see someone like a dagger, 1500. So I think he generally hits for probably around about 8 to 900, depending on who you're against and what sort of protection they have up. So it's a pretty good hit to all. Does extra 40% against fire, so that's nice. Just taking against any, if you see a couple of fire heroes in the team, just know that you're going to get a bit more damage. All allies get plus 40% defense for 4 turns. All allies are immune to damage from status ailments for 4 turns. Damage. Okay. I don't really understand why you would not just have all allies are immune to status ailments for 4 turns. I don't think that would have made him overpowered. Extra defense, immune to ailments, and does some damage. Pretty strong, but I don't think overpowered. But just all allies are immune to damage from status ailments for 4 turns. So you still get the ailments like blind or mindless attack type thing, but you're not going to get damage from things like frost and burn and poison, that sort of thing. Yeah, still a rather solid hero. Thrivaldi. I feel that was a little bit of a boring hero review. I'm going to have to bust out another song or something. Actually, give me a moment and I might just come up with something to make this slightly more interesting. All right, we'll give this a go. Hopefully my voice gets through. Thor, if you're out there listening, I know you like to talk about your hammer a lot, so you may find this entertaining. Thrivaldi from Cold Merkham's land had a beard and a very firm stand. Though short in his size, he could still tantalise with a hammer most feared in the land. Well, there we go. I'm sure that made this hero review just so much more entertaining and probably made him into something you just crave. You're going to have to go and summon to pull him now. So best of luck if you are summoning. I hope you get whichever hero you are looking for. Don't break the bank. Don't be silly. I have done quite a few shadow summons. I will just put out there. So don't be stupid like me. Buy your kitty a treat instead of chasing heroes. But if you do, as I said, I hope you get him. If you enjoy what I'm doing, gently press the subscribe button. Keep an eye out for some stories in the newsfeed too. They have mentioned one of my recent videos in the newsfeed, so keep an eye out for that. Support all the other YouTubers out there doing some great work. And yeah, a bit of a shout out to Small Giant for that. It's nice that they're engaging with the community. Give your kitty a scritch for me and have a good one.